Question number 2. Two capacitors C1 and C2 are connected in parallel, and the resulting combination is connected to 9 volt. So the first, if you draw the diagram or the circuit, we have a 9 volt battery. We have a C1 and the C2. So the C1 and the C2 in parallel. So this is a parallel, right? So this 9 volt battery, and this is C1, and this is a C2, and the C1 is 5 microfarad and the C2 is 12 microfarad. The first is calculate equivalent capacitance of the combination. You have C1 and C2 in parallel circuit, meaning the parallel or equivalent or total capacitance of the capacitor is C1 plus C2. This is 5 microcoulomb and plus 12 microcoulomb. So you have 17 microfarad. Right, this is number 1. And the number 2 is potential difference across each capacitor. Potential difference because the C1 connected to the 9 volt, also C2 is connected to the 9 volt. So meaning the potential for the C1 and potential for the C2 is potential for the capacitor, let's say V1, is equal to potential at the capacitor V2, because in the parallel, and is equal to potential provided by the battery 9 volt. So this is let's say this is V total. So this is equal to V total. So meaning it's equal to 9 volt. Right. This is number 1. This is number 2, and number 3. The charge stored in the each capacitor, meaning when the capacitor start charging, the Q on the each capacitor C1 and the C2. So meaning this is a Q on the capacitor 1 charge and the Q on the capacitor 2. Right? So the Q or the Q, this is, let's say, the Q total from the battery, and we have a junction, so meaning the Q, this is Q through the capacitor 1, and the second Q or charge through the capacitor, because this is parallel. This is parallel, so meaning the Q through the capacitor 1 plus through Q through the capacitor 2, because if the combine here is equal to Q total, meaning Q1 plus Q2 is equal to Q total, and back to the battery. So meaning the Q1 plus Q2 is equal to Q total. So meaning the Q1 here, because Q1, Q on the plate capacitor 1, from the equation C, capacitance is the Q over V. So from the Q1 is equal to C1 times V, and the C1, so no, the C1 is equal to capacitance 5 microfarad, and the voltage, as you know, which is equal to 9 volt. So this is equal to 4.5 exponent minus 5 coulomb, and the same process for the Q2 is equal to C2 times V. So the C2 is equal to, C2 is a 12 microfarad, and the V is a 9 volt. This is a 12 micro times 9 is equal to, use a calculator, so you have 1.08 exponent minus 4 coulomb. So this is for the Q for the Q2, and this is Q for the Q1. Thank you.